Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 55 of the 90-day live chat. My name is Frank Brewer. I'm a clinical psychologist and director here at New Path Psychology. Today I would like to respond to a question that reached me last night. And the question was, if a woman is pregnant and has sort of no feelings, what is the impact on the baby? Well, that's the question. Hi, Brooklyn. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. So that's the question about perinatal depression, I think. And actually, when I opened the book randomly this morning, I read, the first sentence I read was actually, somebody is only capable of loving somebody else when he or she is aware of their own feelings, yeah, when they are aware of their own perceptions, their own visceral responses, yeah, because only then we're able to perceive the other person, yeah, and to observe the other person. So, and that might already indicate how the baby is affected that is yet to be born, yeah, because I mean, when does life really start? Yeah, I would say it starts from day one, actually, of the pregnancy. Yeah, so we create or we develop a relationship to the baby that is not yet born, and we prepare and we have all sorts of feelings. And when I say we, of course, fathers have those feelings too. And you may be surprised to hear that also fathers can suffer from antenatal depression as well. And they actually do in sort of in 50% of the cases, so half the percentage of what women sort of experience. So 10% of, is that true? Yes, 10%. So 1 in 10 women experience antenatal depression, and 5% of the fathers, which is very interesting and leads to another topic, which means that depression is a family issue. Yeah, but yeah. So the preparation for the baby is probably impacted on a lot, and to develop that loving relationship. Yeah. And what is so critical after birth is what we call bonding and attachment. So to build up, to create a secure environment and a safe attachment for the child, so that the child knows the caregiver takes actually care of the baby. So, and the babies are very, very responsive and sensitive to the reactions and the facial expressions and how they are picked up, and how the caregiver puts them to bed. All these kind of things. Babies are super responsive to all these kind of actions of the caregiver. Yeah. So, and the baby actually notice when the mother is not with it, yeah, so to speak, or doesn't have the full attention of the mother, the baby notices it. Yeah, and is highly affected. So. So one of the things that is really critical is that parents, but particularly the mother, is very responsive to the baby's needs in the first 12 months. And we can actually observe what's happened if the mother is not responsive on an emotional level. And there was a series of experiments under the name of still phase, yeah, So the still phase experiments, it's basically that a young child interacts with the mother, and then the mother is asked to not respond in any way. Yeah, so it makes a still phase for 1 or 2 minutes, and yeah, the reaction is very clear. So the baby reacts with severe stress, tries to regain the attention of the mother, and so forth. So it's obviously a question of almost life and death for the baby. So it's so dependent on that somebody takes proper care of himself. So we cannot underestimate the influence of somebody who's just a healthy and emotionally available person. So now I've put down, I put the link of a YouTube video under this caption or into the comment box, and you can watch it. It's really dramatic what's happening. So I mean, factors are for instance, perfectionism doesn't help really with being responsive to the child or to develop a loving relationship. Often what plays a role is the experience how we were parented when we were young, or the knowledge of what other women in the family have experienced. That might contribute to our own anxiety or depressed mood. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I think it's very important to get help as early as possible. And well, this is really important, yeah, that we sort of to get the help to free ourselves from self-limiting beliefs, and to learn to be really present with the baby, and to create that loving relationship. Yeah. As said, the first year is really super critical, and if it's the first baby, every parent is more anxious than with the second or third child. So I can only invite to make contact to your pediatrician, GP, or just give ourselves a ring if you need help. So yeah, I think I can leave it with that. And if you have a question, put the question into the comment box or send me a private message, and I get back to you tomorrow for day 56 of the 90-day live chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.